first inspection of the 2025 Ardria FEI Eventing European Championship here at Blenheim Palace. So just about ready to call our first championship contender forward. Our ground jury for the competition this week, President Sandy Phillips from Great Britain, assisted by Valerie Pride from the USA and Catherine Eichinger-Keneally from Austria. Our technical delegate, Andrew Temkin from the USA, assisted by Great Britain's Gary Parsonage, and our foreign veterinary delegate, Jürgen Martins from Germany. So first to present, Norway's Yasmin Alsentane with Jane Lucas Hall and Victoria Clark's Cosme Will. Cosme Will accepted. We move to the second Draw of Nations. The Draw of Nations took place earlier this morning. It's to Switzerland we go, as Robin Goodall joins us with Catherine Brunischol's Global DHI. Global DHI prepared for competition this week by Nadia Faber. Global DHI accepted. To step forward from the Swiss representation this week, Melody Joiner with her own and the syndicate-owned Erin. Erin cared for this week by Karine Henry. Erin has been accepted.
Right. Keep still. I don't know how that was accepted.
So that brings forward Nadia Minder next, with the Nicole Baziou-owned Toblerone. Toblerone cared for this week by Therese Bishop-Micker.
Cool.
You keep going.
Toblerone has been accepted. So the final member of the Swiss team to step forward this week is Felix Bogg with his own and Phoenix Eventing's Frida. Frida cared for by Lily Reuter.
A nice lens there.
And Frida has been accepted. we move on to Italy, the next nation to emerge from the draw this morning. Starting with number 537, Daniel Bizzarro, with his own and Alan Fazeli's Stormhill Riot. Stormhill Riot cared for this week by Debbie Carpenter. Stormhill Riot has been accepted.
I wouldn't give it last second, then I could get it with. Everything's just last minute.
We're not giving any
The
channels.
next to present from the Italian delegation this week, Pietro Mantelino with his own Vita Louise DHZ. This mare cared for this week by Francesca Ferro. DHZ accepted for competition. Next up for Italy, Vittoria Panizza with DHI Jackpot. DHI Jackpot cared for this week by Mea Carlesso. DHI Jackpot has been accepted. So waiting our next Italian combination onto the Speedy Beat trot-up strip. This is Arianna Schivo with her own and Lucilla Rebelli's First Lady de Blenheim. This mare cared for this week by Annabelle Gentili. And First Lady de Blenheim has been accepted. Next we welcome Paolo Torlonia with the Kilpatrick Limited's Zinni. Mare cared for this week by Megan Rian Hunter. And Zinni has been accepted. Giovanni Uglotti stepping forward with Philip Hunt and Joe Preston Hunt's Duke of Champions. Duke of Champions also co-owned by Joyce Snook and cared for this week by Tom Ryan. And Duke of Champions has been accepted, so full compliment accepted from the Italian squad. The first of three visitors from Austria joining us next. This is Harold Ambros with Vittorio De Monte. This one owned by the rider together with Suzanne Ambros and Herwig Radnetter. Groom for the week is Silka Opravalova. And Vittorio De Monte has been accepted. Katrine Kodem Hazrati next to step forward, presenting her own Renegade. This mare cared for at the championships this week by Bernd Bacchus. Renegade has been accepted. Our final Austrian representative stepping forward. This is Leah Siegel with Harold and Uta Siegel's Van Helsing P. This gelding under the care of Julia Owner. Van Helsing P has been accepted. So a full Austrian squad will move forward to dressage tomorrow as we welcome our inaugural competitor from Turkey at the Argria FEI Eventing European Championship. This is Kumru Say, Kumru with Baladin de l'Océan LA. This gelding under the care of John O'Regan this week. And Baladin de l'Océan LA and Kumru will go on to make history. They are accepted. So moving next on the draw to the squad from Belgium, as Wouter de Kleen joins us with Quintera. This mare co-owned by Bart Gomine and Catherine Arnaud. Groom for this week, Lise Rottier. And Quintera has been accepted by our current referee. So next on to the Speedy Beat strip, we welcome Karen Donkers with Ceres de la Brasserie, under the ownership of Christine and Michelle Pello and Leah Sturkins, together with Victor Donkers. This mare cared for this week by Dirk Vermeeren. And Ceres de la Brasserie has been accepted. Our next championship contender to present is Belgium's Lara de Liedekerke-Meyer with Uni Darville. This mare owned by Barbara de Liedekerke, together with 5-star eventers, groomed by Bettina Cardinal. And Uni Darville has been accepted. So our final member of the Belgian delegation to step forward, Sene Verweke with Google van Alsingen, completing the quartet of mares from Belgium. This one owned by Alsingen and cared for by Noemi Verke. And Google van Alsingen has been accepted. So to the host nation we go. Great Britain's Laura Collett first to step onto the trot-up strip with London 52. This gelding owned by Laura together with Karen Bartlett and Pete Scott, under the care, as always, of Tilly Hughes. And London 52 has been accepted. Caroline Harris next to join us with D-Day. D-Day under the ownership of Fiona Olivier, Heather Royal, Lucy Matthews and Marie-Anne Richardson, and under the care of Nellie Smith. So making their senior championship debut, D-Day has been accepted. Stepping forward next is Great Britain's Yasmin Ingham, with the Jeanette Chin and Sue Davis Fund owned Rehi DJ. Is gelding under the care of Alison Bell. And Rehi DJ has been accepted. So just clearing the chute for our next competitor. It is Piggy March with Jane McGivern's Halo. The stallion, no stranger to Blenheim Palace, under the care this week of Hannah Chone. Halo has been accepted. Tom McEwen next to step forward in front of Blenheim Palace with Joe and James Lambert and Deirdre Johnston's J.L. Dublin. Gelding under the care of Adam Short. J.L. Dublin accepted. So the second member of the British squad making their senior championship debut this weekend. This is Bobby Upton with her own and the 5-time syndicates It's Coolie Time. Gelding under the care of Kirsty Campbell. It's Coolie Time has been accepted. So that means a full complement of athletes from the home nation move forward to the dressage phase as we move to the first of our two visitors from the Netherlands this week. First of those is Janneke Boenzaier with Axi Champdutayer. Gelding owned by HJC Roosendaal and Liga van der Werf. The groom for the weekend is Ria Wesseling. And Champdutayer has been accepted. So Flower Nor Hugland steps forward with Antony. Gelding owned by Gisela and Hanno Riedling and under the care of Britt van der Vendel this week. And Antony has been accepted. So we'll have two representations from the Netherlands in competition as we move forward to the dressage tomorrow. So our sole athlete representing Hungary at the championships this week is Noemi Viola Dörfer with Piltown Harry. Gelding owned by Eve Hogany, Joachim and Julia Dörfer, and under the care of Sarah Beckstrom. So Piltown Harry has been accepted. So we move from Hungary to our sole competitor for Lithuania this week. This is Astis Vitkauskas with Commander VG. Astis co-owns this gelding with B&M Clove Mogensen. Commander VG under the care of Aya Sofia Vitkauskas. Commander VG has been accepted. So the first of our four visitors from Sweden at the 2025 Agria FEI Eventing European Championship. This is Frida Andersson with Stonehaven's Baby Blue. This mare owned by Johansson Andreas under the care of Amanda Tolstoy. And Stonehaven's Baby Blue has been accepted. Christopher Forsberg will step up next to present Hippo's Sapporo TSF. Gelding co-owned with Mike Clean and cared for this week by Vilma Esman. Hippo Sapporo TSF has been accepted. Sophia Schoberg next to present this afternoon with Go Valant. This gelding she co-owns with Juliet and Matthias Schoberg under the care of Georgina Killengray. And Go Valant has been accepted. So the final member of our Swedish representation to join us is Amanda Stamm with Korpube AT. This gelding co-owned by Amanda together with Helene and Per-Olof Stamm. And Per-Olof also the groom this week. Korpube AT has been accepted for a competition. So we move on in the order of nations to Finland, as Sanna Siltakorpi joins us with Bofi Klick. This gelding under the care of Eno Lavonen this week. Bofi Klick has been accepted. So we move on to the first of our representatives from Germany this week. This is Nikolai Aldinger with Timo. Timo, a gelding owned by Cornelia and Dieter Aldinger, together with Jutta and Michael Speckman, and under the care this week of Katharina Stewart. Timo has been accepted for competition. Calvin Bockman next to present on the trot-up strip. Calvin with his own Jason, Liam, Roger and Simone Bockman's The Phantom of the Opera. This gelding cared for this week by Lena Matz. The Phantom of the Opera has been accepted. To another combination that have made the trip to Blenheim Palace before. This is Malin Handsome Hotop with Carlitos Quidditch K. This gelding under the care and ownership of Bodil Ibsen. Carlitos Quidditch K has been accepted. So our next combination to present at this first horse inspection for the Agria FEI Eventing European Championship is Michael Young with Fisher Chipmunk FRH. This gelding under the care of Christina Franzeski this week. Fisher Chipmunk FRH has been accepted. Lebusa Lubecki next to step forward. Lebusa with Karamia 34. This mare owned by Annalie and Martin Lubecki with Annalie as the groom. Karamia 34 has been accepted. So the final member of our German representation to join us this week is Jerome Robinet with Black Ice. This gelding owned by Dorothea von Zetwich, and the groom this week, Lisette Robinet. Black Ice has been accepted. So we welcome the first of our visitors from France. Next, this is Sébastien Caballon with Ellipso de la Vigne. This syndicate-owned gelding, cared for this week by Lucy Carton. So Delabine has been accepted. Next up, the turn of Luc Chateau. Luc presenting Cocorico de Leba. The gelding owned by Laure Soudreau and under the care this week of Morgan Gibault. Cocorico de Leba has been accepted. So next to present is Irreglicos with Caramel Dorky. Gelding owned by the rider and under the care this week of Veronique Boutet. And Caramel Dorky has been accepted. Our next visitor from France is Alexis Gouy with Jeval. Stallion owned by Michel Mathieu, Fanny Gouy, and the rider, and under the care this week of Laurie Letou. Jeval has been accepted. Benjamin Massey steps onto the Speedy Beat trot-up strip with Figaro Fonroy. This gelding owned by Aurélie Lauzin, cared for this week by Leah Carvalho. Figaro Fonroy has been accepted. So the final member of our French delegation to present is Astier Nicolas with Alerte Malibor. This gelding owned by Aliette Foya, Pascal Ravery, together with the rider and Nicolas Paul, cared for by Jade Duveau. And Alerte Malibor has been accepted. So a full complement of French athletes will bring their flair to the 2025 Argria FEI Eventing European Championship. So we move on to the first of our athletes from Ireland. This is Susie Berry with Clever Trick. This mare owned by Anne Marling, Sue Wilkinson, together with the rider, and cared for, as always, by Chrissy Salmon. Clever Trick has been accepted. So another combination making their senior eventing championship debut. This is Ian Cassells with Millridge Atlantis. This gelding owned by Burr, Fiona and Jerry Leahy, and cared for by Leanne Foster. And Millridge Atlantis has been accepted. So the turn next of Aoife Clark, stepping forward with the Ace of Spades syndicate, Fulmonti Delaconte. This gelding cared for by Natalie Wallace. So Fulmonti Delaconte has been accepted. Sarah Ennis next to present with James and Nicky Potterton's Durafero Class Act. This gelding under the care of Emily Singleton. So Sarah Ennis and Durafero Class Act have been accepted. The cross-country is on Saturday, Sarah. So Robbie Kearns steps forward next with Chance Encounter. This gelding owned by the rider together with Richard Ames and cared for this week by Maxine Ray. And Chance Encounter has been accepted. The final member of the Irish squad to step forward is Porrick McCarthy with his own Rachel and Sarah Goff's Pomp and Circumstance. This gelding under the care of Ciara Schmidt. Luxembourg. We're just going to call you back up, please. And pomp and circumstance has been accepted. So we move on to the first of two visitors from the Czech Republic. This is Jaroslav Abik with Madok. Gelding owned by Darina Roselkova and cared for this week by the owner. Maddock has been accepted. Pavel Brezina steps forward now with Turin. Gelding he owns, and under the care this week of Veronika Kripikova. And Turin has been accepted. So the final of the 17 nations to be represented this year is Luxembourg, joined by our sole rider from Luxembourg, Christian Chabot, with Flora Villox, mare owned by the rider, and cared for this week by Manon Chabot. Flora Villox has been accepted by our Grand Jury. So it is a full complement of athletes move forward to the dressage phase of the Argria FEI Eventing European Championship. Dressage, of course, getting underway. Day one tomorrow morning. And just some news.